Hey you, old lady, divorce me.
Huh?
I don't like to beat around the bush. I don't want to waste time, so I'll get straight to the point. Divorce me, you hag.
Straight to the point or not, that's incredibly rude.
What's the problem? I'll give you 3 good reasons.
Huh?
First is because I'm allergic to old ladies. Second, you're useless since you can't have any children. Third, my girlfriend is pregnant.
Girlfriend? Pregnant?
Yeah, I finally have a kid of my own. On top of that, not being able to have kids, an old lady like you doesn't deserve to be my wife.
I don't deserve it? You better stop making me look like an idiot.
That's my line. The mere existence of you is making me look like an idiot.
What?
Acting like you're the boss's wife. The fact that you're my wife is the biggest stain in my life.
Stain? Don't talk about me like that. Do you know how much I've done for you?
I don't care. I never asked you to. Anyway, I have a kid now, so get lost. If you're here, I can't get remarried, and that's not fair to the kid.
Is it really your kid?
If you try to make me look stupid anymore, I'll sue you for defamation. Of course it's mine. I've been dating Ashley for 2 years now. I'm marrying her when she graduates college.
Oh my gosh, she's still in college?
Yeah, give up? You totally lost.
I don't intend on fighting.
Of course you don't. An old rotting lady and a young girl like Ashley don't even come close.
I'm so disappointed. You're disgusting.
What's wrong? Did you look in a mirror?
I can only let out sighs. I understand why you want to get divorced. But is that what you say to your wife of 20 years?
20 years is a long time. No wonder you're so old.
A kid with no manners who just got bigger grew up to be a stupid man with no plans.
What did you call me? You call me that after I inherited my parents' company and made it this much bigger? That's what you call a more than capable boss?
More than capable? Don't make me laugh. If not you, who else am I speaking to? I knew you were stupid, but not this stupid. I don't have any regrets, so divorce is fine.
Then fill out the papers immediately. I'm getting remarried.
Fine. This gives me closure so I can live my life the way I want now.
Live your life? You?
Yes, regarding my life from now on, I won't let you butt in like you always have.
Wait. Give up. You don't have a happy future like I do.
Huh?
Does living your life mean you're gonna find a younger man to get back at me? Impossible.
You're really awful up until the end, aren't you? Is this how you're going to treat someone you've lived with for 20 years? I'm really disappointed. I don't have anything else to say.
I can't look at a hag in her 40s as a woman. I'm getting remarried to a college girl, so get out of the house.
Okay, I'll leave immediately.
Hurry. It'll be bad for Ashley and the baby if you leave your old lady smell behind. Not that you would know, but pregnant women have a sensitivity to smell. If there's a bad smell, it'll make her morning sickness worse. So every day counts.
I have things to prepare. So is the end of the month okay?
You want me to wait a whole week? Don't be silly. Leave tomorrow.
That's impossible. I have 20 years worth of stuff.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not a monster, so I'll give you that much. In fact, since you don't have anywhere to go, I'll let you stay at our place as a live-in maid. On the condition that you have to take a bath every day to get rid of that old lady smell.
No, thank you. Don't worry, I'll leave.
Can you really leave in 1 week?
That's enough time.
Fine, then I'll let you have 1 week.
Then during that time, we'll take care of all of the paperwork and packing.
1 week. That's a promise. Hey, what's going on? There are a ton of moving people here. They're saying you gave out the directions? What's happening? What's going on?
What? Just like you asked, we got a divorce and I'm moving out. There's nothing else you can tell me to do. I don't have anything to do with you anymore.
I know you're leaving, but I didn't know about the moving companies. They're moving all of my stuff out. They're even taking out Ashley's stuff.
What? Did you move her things in there? Are you crazy?
Huh? What do you mean?
That house has already been sold. The new owners are going to start renovations, so they said there would be some guys coming in.
You sold it? What the hell do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? Selling someone's house like that? Or were you planning this all along?
Don't be stupid. That house was in my name.
What? That house was given to me by my father over 20 years ago.
Before we got married, you said it would be better tax-wise if we put it in my name.
Oh,
So did you forget? Just like you said, I moved out at the end of last month. And it's now under the new owner's name.
no. This is fraud. I'm calling the police. Even if it was under your name, there should be shared property between a couple.
What?
You sold what should have been shared property.
Go ahead. By the way, the house was transferred to me before we got married. So just to let you know, that's not considered shared property.
That can't be.
You were so focused on reducing your taxes that you dug your own grave. I can choose to sell any property that I had before I got married at any time I want. You have no right to tell me what to do.
Damn it. Then we have to leave this house?
That's right. You should find a new house.
Fine. Even if we don't have this house, we still have Ashley's condo. I bet you didn't know. Last year I bought her a condo.
I know.
What?
Who do you think took care of your company's finances? You do sales business but nothing else and leave everything to me. It's like I was the one running the whole business. You had the same position as a normal sales rep. And still, you had the nerve to buy it with the company's money. I was furious.
It's my company, so I can use the money however I want.
The employees nor the law will allow that.
The law?
You'll be found guilty of corporate embezzlement. They're probably already at your office investigating.
No way!
Also, all of the clients you've had up until now are going to let you go.
Huh? What?
Knowing the current situation, everyone said they wanted to do business with me. Even though it's a new company, I'm so blessed to get all of these new clients.
Company? What? You?
Yep. Even though it was as if I was running the whole company, I couldn't just let an old man like you just wear the title president. With the support of the employees, I started my own company.
I didn't hear about that. Taking away my clients? That's not fair.
Your clients are human beings too. Of course they'll choose someone they want to work with. That goes for the employees too.
What's that supposed to mean?
If you don't understand, you can't be a business owner. The people at your company said they don't want to work for you. They also said they don't want to work for a company with no future. They all said they want to work for me.
Wait a second. What? The employees are going to your company? How many? How many people are going?
I think 200 people.
What? There are only 100 full-time employees in my company.
Contract workers and part-timers also said they want to come work for me. So I hired them all as full-time employees.
You hired them all at the same time? How did you get all of that money?
A few people said that if I started a company, they would invest in it. It's all thanks to the 20 years of supporting your company instead of a child. All of my hard work is finally paying off.
What the hell? It's like you took over the house and the company.
But you still have your family? You got remarried, right?
We turned in the marriage license this morning.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. You're probably bubbling with anger inside. That's why you planned all of this as revenge. No matter how much money you make, what contacts you have, what company or house you have, you'll never have kids.
You're still bringing that up?
How can you do such a thing to your husband of 20 years? It's a good thing you didn't have kids. Having such a scary mother would be bad for the kid.
Oh, really? I think your new wife is a scarier mother.
What? I won't let you talk about my wife like that.
I can say what I want. It's just, marrying a man who's not even the child's father, I think that's really desperate.
What?
You've really let your guard down. Becoming a father to another man's child?
What are you talking about?
What? Did you really think it was yours?
It's mine. I won't let you say otherwise.
Then why don't you go to the hospital?
What?
20 years ago, we took a fertility test. But you never wanted to look at the results. You never listened to my explanation and just blamed me. But you were the reason we couldn't have kids.
What kind of sick joke is this? Seriously, knock it off. What are you talking about?
I'm not joking. You have azoospermia. There's a 0% chance of having kids. Even so, I tried to stay in a relationship with you. It's a shame it had to end like this.
Wait a minute. Is this true?
I wouldn't lie about it now. Anyway, you got remarried and have a new family now. You have to work hard. After going to prison, you have to find a job and then a house. You have a lot of work to do, but good luck. I'll send you off as your ex-wife.
Please, start over with me. It was my bad.
What?
I didn't know Ashley was that kind of girl. I was tricked by that woman. You're my only wife. Let's run the company together. Let's help each other.
You should keep that to yourself. I wish you would stop playing with me.
I'm not playing with you. I'm serious.
Don't bother me anymore. The fact that you're my ex-husband is a big stain in my life. In the investigation after that, my ex-husband was arrested for corporate embezzlement. The condo he bought with the company's money was seized. And with no clients or employees left, the company went bankrupt. The new wife ran off with the baby's real father, taking all of the furniture with them. And my ex-husband was left with literally nothing. Also, although I said new wife, it seems the marriage was not actually official. Ashley said she would turn the marriage papers in, but never did. She got close to my ex-husband with the intention of deceiving him. That's the crap husband that threw me out like trash after I stood beside him for 20 years. Not that I care, but I heard he became homeless after getting out of prison.
Ava, long time no see. I heard you're still not divorced from my brother. Really, I wonder what my brother sees in such an ugly wife like you. I'm surprised he hasn't gotten tired of being with you. It's been a while, Alice. You're as sharp-tongued as ever. Well, this ugly wife has a busy day of housework, so I'll excuse myself now. Huh? Wait a minute. I'm not done talking yet. Don't you dare end my conversation as an ugly woman. There was more? I contacted you today because I have a favor to ask. Actually, I quit my job yesterday, so I'm thinking of moving back home. But you're living with my parents at my house now, right? So, I want you to leave before I come back. What? I'm already irritated because I quit my job. I can't bear it if I go home and you, an ugly wife, is there. I love beautiful things, but I get really irritated when I see ugly things. I want the ugly wife to leave. Wait a minute, Alice. It's a problem if you suddenly tell me to leave. Huh? And the reason for kicking me out is too unreasonable. Sure, I'm not as beautiful as Alice, but there's no reason to be abusive. Don't dare argue with me, you ugly woman. Ugly people have no human rights, so you should just listen to what I say. What? If I tell you to leave, you leave without a word. Ugly people are geniuses at irritating beautiful people like me. Everyone really pisses me off. What do you mean by everyone? Alice, you seem more irritated than usual today. Shut up! Just hurry up and pack your things. Oh, by the way, but when you leave your branded items behind. What? You're a plain ugly woman, Ava, but you have nice things, so I'm going to use all of them from now on. I'll use them even if you didn't ask. I'm sorry, but I have no intention of lending them to you. Huh? Have you considered the feelings of the branded items that are cherished by an ugly person? Your bags and accessories must be happier to be used by a beautiful person like me than by an ugly person. That's why I'm saying I'll use them. Don't you know the phrase, pearls before swine? What did you say? Well, do as I say. I'm planning to move back home this week, so leave early. Hey, Nolan. Have you heard that Alice has quit her job? She seems to want to go back to her parents' home.
I heard about that last week. I had a rare call from Alice because she wanted to consult about it. But if she wants to come back, I told her to ask Ava herself. From the moment her brother and his wife moved in, it's no longer Alice's house. So if she wants to come back, she should get permission from her sister-in-law. That's only fair.
I see, so that's why she unusually contacted me.
It seems like Alice asked you for a favor right away. Now this house is also your house, so feel free to say no. Considering her daily actions and words, you wouldn't want to live with her, right? Our parents also say that Ava's feelings are the priority, so you can rest assured.
The thing is, this is before I gave her permission.
What?
Actually, Alice told me to leave my parents' house. She said she didn't want to see an ugly wife's face when she returned home, and that she only gets annoyed seeing my face, so she asked me to leave.
What did you say? I'm really sorry for my stupid sister, Ava.
It's not your fault, Nolan. More than that, there's something I've been wondering about.
What?
Something about Alice was different than usual. She seemed irritated not only about me, but about someone else as well. She also said she was irritated about the company she quit. Nolan, do you know anything?
I see what's going on. I figured out why Alice tried to kick you out. It must have been just an outburst. It seems she was rejected by the boss she had a crush on. That's why she tried to kick you out of the house out of spite.
What? Out of spite for being heartbroken?
It seems she had a long-standing crush on her boss at work. She plucked up the courage to confess, but it turned out he was already married. Moreover, he was very devoted to his wife, so no matter how much she came on to him, it was no use. Even if she tried to seduce him, he wouldn't pay any attention to her.
Seducing a married boss?
So she pleaded with the boss to see his wife's photo at least once and give up. And it seems she was allowed to see it. But according to Alice, she was quite ugly. She was furious, saying, "I can understand if I lost to a stunning beauty, but I can't accept losing to an ugly woman for the sake of my pride." And so she impulsively quit her job.
What a wildly unexpected reason for resigning.
She's always been proud of her beauty, but since that day, it's gotten even worse. On the phone, she was cursing and saying, despite being ugly, because of that ugly woman. That's probably why she hates you even more. But that's just an outburst. I can't understand the idea of trying to kick her out of her parents' house.
She can't vent her anger on her boss and his wife, right? Maybe I'm just the right punching bag for her.
I'm really sorry about Alice.
I guess even if I refuse to live together, It would just complicate things more. Maybe I should just go as she wishes.
What? That would be a problem. I don't want to live separately from you, and our parents really like you. Haven't we been living together happily as four until today?
That's true. Both parents are very considerate of me, and I feel comfortable there. I'd hate to leave such a home just because of Alice.
Let's discuss the future with everyone, including our parents for now. I had no idea she was trying to kick you out. I never thought she would go that far. It's beyond acceptable, and it doesn't feel like something we can handle by ourselves.
That's right. I'm reaching my limit to let it slide on my end.
Then I'll finish work early today and go home. I'll explain to our parents to some extent.
Hey, you! You seem to have gone to my brother for help. It seems you've tattled to him that your sister-in-law is trying to kick you out. Tattled? All I did was consult with my husband. I thought if I talked to my brother, he would take my side. But too bad for you. My brother promised me he would get rid of you.
What?
At first, he was all preachy, but in the end, a brother can't resist his sister, especially a beautiful and cute sister like me. Eventually, he said he would respect my feelings. He promised to make sure I wouldn't have to see the ugly sister-in-law again. So I am going back to my parents' house a bit earlier.
What? You're already going back to our parents' house?
I've already canceled my old room in a hurry. Ugly sister-in-law, haven't you moved out yet? I bet my brother was getting tired of you, a boring, ugly wife. If that were the case, I would have moved out long ago. Finally, I can return to my parents' house. Finally, I can relax without any stress. You should have told me you were leaving sooner. I figured you'd show up within a week even without me contacting you. Ha ha ha! You should just go ahead and divorce my brother. It seems like you're a bother to him. Being an ugly wife, living separately, there's no point in being married anymore, right?
Hey, who said you were a bother? I have no intention of divorcing Ava, and I don't intend to live separately in the first place. I left my parents' house with my important wife.
What?
You really? Stop twisting my words. Yes, I did say I would respect your feelings, but I never once said I would only kick out Ava. I'm just fed up with you and decided to throw in the towel. We've decided to move out together because it's too much of a hassle.
Bro.
Listen, from now on, don't ever contact Ava again. I don't want you to have anything to do with Ava anymore.
Wait a minute. What is this? Why is my brother leaving with Ava? Weren't you tired of the plain, ugly wife? Didn't you get in the way of our living together?
That's why I'm telling you not to twist my words. When did I ever say that? I value Ava and could never get tired of her. There's no way I could see a wife who always thinks of her family as a bother.
What? Then to never see Ava again? You meant that you and your wife are moving out together?
That's right. I'm fed up with your attitude for looking down on people because you think you're beautiful. I don't intend to ever see you again, let alone Ava.
What? I don't understand at all. Why are you leaving with an ugly wife? You might as well get divorced. Why is my brother so kind to such an ugly wife?
Shut up, you personality ugly. I want to sever ties with you, not divorce. You who do nothing but complain about other people's appearances. There's no need for you to be a family.
What? There's no need for me, this beautiful sister, to be in the family? Why would you say such a thing? It's a fact that I'm beautiful, and it's also a fact that Ava is plain and ugly. Then why do you care more about the ugly wife than me?
You really are impossible. Anyway, I fulfilled your wish. Ava's not at home, that should be enough. If you're satisfied with that, Never interfere with us again.
Don't get carried away just because you've won over my brother. You're just an ugly girl after all.
It's amazing how you contacted me immediately after being told to stay away.
Shut up, you ugly girl. Everything about you really pisses me off. Why is it that only the ugly ones can get married and be treated kindly by their husbands? It's ridiculous that I, a beauty, can't get married.
What?
I won the beauty contest at university. I am a beauty acknowledged by everyone. Yet, my boss rejects me, and my brother prioritizes this ugly wife. What the hell is going on?
Alice, calm down a bit. You're mixing up all sorts of anger.
Shut up! Why does everyone ignore me, the beautiful one? Everyone should treat me more specially. Despite being so pretty and beautiful. Unlike you ugly ones, I put in the effort to stay beautiful. But I can't stand that the ugly ones are happier than me.
I heard the situation from Nolan. Apparently the boss you had a crush on at the company has a wife. I sympathize with you for being rejected. But now, Alice, you're just letting your resentment explode.
Shut up, you ugly girl! What do you know about my feelings?
By the way, about that boss, could it be a man named Grayson Brown?
What? So what if it is? Why do you know the name of my boss?
I thought so. To tell the truth, my friend's husband works in the same place. I thought there might be a connection.
What? Your friend's husband, you say?
Moreover, I heard he is a devoted husband who wouldn't be swayed even if Alice made advances. I thought that might be the case. I can't believe that friend's husband was Alice's boss.
What are you saying?
But if that's the case, rest assured, Alice, you can't beat his wife even if you stand on your head. That's because his wife not only won the university beauty contest, but also the Miss Universe World Championship.
Huh?
Don't be so down. It can't be helped that you lost to an overwhelmingly beautiful woman. Even Alice can't beat a world champion.
Wait a minute, what do you mean? The boss's wife is your acquaintance, and it's impossible that the ugly wife won the Miss Universe. Because I saw the picture of the ugly wife directly from the boss.
Maybe that picture is the wallpaper on his smartphone, right?
How did you know?
Actually, I was consulted about this before by that friend. She was happy that her husband loved her so much, but she was troubled because he said she was cute even without makeup and even when she was sleeping with her eyes rolled back. Moreover, her husband has set a picture of her waking up with no makeup and shot from a lower angle as the wallpaper on his smartphone. He wouldn't change it because he said she was cute no matter what. But with such a picture, any beauty would look ugly, right?
Huh?
So you might have thought she looked ugly from the wallpaper picture, but in reality, she is a very beautiful woman. She's so beautiful that she won the world championship, and she's my pride and joy as a friend.
What? What is that? The boss's... that wife was such a beautiful woman?
What? Aren't you happy? You didn't lose to an ugly woman, but to an overwhelmingly beautiful woman. That should make you happier in terms of your pride, right, Alice?
That's right! That's right! It's impossible for a beauty like me to lose to an ugly girl. If the wife was super beautiful, then it makes sense that the boss wasn't swayed by my seduction. It's not because I'm not attractive.
No, I don't think Alice is attractive. The beauty of the face and the attractiveness are different things.
Huh?
Looking down on and mocking people just based on their looks. Such a person, no matter how beautiful, has no charm at all.
Huh? Don't get cheeky all of a sudden just because you're ugly. Don't get carried away just because my brother is on your side. In the end, the only one who would side with an ugly girl is my husband's brother.
I have more allies. If it comes to that, even your parents have come out of the house with us. When we told them we were leaving, they said they wanted to come with us too. So we all decided to move to a larger apartment.
Huh? Wait a minute. Even my father and mother are leaving the house? So I'll be living alone in the house. That's what it will come to. I told them it would be pitiful for you, but they said they didn't want to live with the daughter but wouldn't pay back the money. Huh? I heard it from your father-in-law. I think it's good to strive to be beautiful, but it seems you were borrowing money from your parents for beauty expenses. Moreover, it's all piled up to nearly a total of $15,000, and they were lamenting that you haven't repaid them at all. No, that is... Indeed, a beautiful daughter is visually appealing, but they've come to think of her as nothing more than a daughter who squanders money and no longer consider her endearing. They've decided to use this opportunity to put some distance between themselves and you. That's just harsh. It's as though the ugly daughter-in-law has been chosen over the beautiful daughter. Even at this point, you're all about beauty or ugliness. People aren't all about looks, and what does it matter if someone's beautiful? Even Miss Universe is judged not only on appearance, but also on intelligence and character. By that standard, Alice isn't beautiful at all. What did you say? Alice now is just a self-proclaimed beauty. You may call yourself a universally acknowledged beauty, but no one thinks of you as beautiful. Huh? It might do you good to cool down a bit in your spacious family home. Take care then, Miss Self-Proclaimed Beauty. Even if you keep looking down on me, I'll continue striving to be a beautiful person in my own way. After that, instead of calming down, Alice said, I'll make everyone recognize my beauty, and quickly applied to Miss Universe. However, she was disqualified in the preliminary section, and furious, she began applying to various entertainment agencies instead of looking for a job. However, she was reportedly rejected across the board. Finally, she was even expelled from the marriage agency she had secretly registered with a message that said, We have received numerous complaints from male registrants. Please work on your inner self before re-registering. His parents have said they will pay half the cost from the money they got from selling their family home. But if that happens, Alice will be driven out of her family home too. We can only hope that she quickly finds a job and move out before then.